Hey guys, it's me Deanna and welcome back to Deanna's World. In today's video, I'm going to be giving my advice for upcoming 6th graders. So, 6th grade for most people is the first year of middle school, and I wish that I had advice going into middle school because I made a lot of silly mistakes. So, I'm going to be giving you guys my tips on how to survive 6th grade. So, without further ado, let's get started. Tuning in to Dee Dee's World. Hit the like or the mentions if you feel this girl. Dropping fresh rhymes, weekly got bars for sure. Covering middle school topics, yeah, I have the allure. Tuning in to Dee Dee's World. Keep it real, never fake, I'm the realest girl. Staying fresh, got the sauce shining bright like a pearl. Guaranteed to bring sunshine to your world. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is grades. I feel like 6th graders stress too much about grades because 6th grade is pretty much, 6th grade like grade-wise is pretty much like 5th grade point 2. So it's not really like grades, don't stress about them too much because 6th grade, I'm going to be completely honest, 6th grade like schoolwork wise is pretty easy. So my advice is just don't stress too much about it because it's not that hard. If you just pay attention, do your homework, and study, you're going to be good to go. So the next thing we're going to talk about is drama. 6th grade drama is very stupid and very annoying. No one is going to want to be friends with you if you're always in drama. So just try to stay out of it, and my advice to stay out of it is choose your friends wisely. If you're not a drama person, if you're drama free, but your friends are always in drama, you guys shouldn't really be friends because you guys don't match, you guys don't mix. You don't want to be friends with someone who's constantly in drama because since you're friends with them, since you're seen with them, you're going to be like included with them. You're going to be stereotyped on how they're stereotyped. So if they're mean and you're actually really nice, but you're friends with the mean girls, people are going to think you're mean and people aren't going to want to talk to you. And mean girls are constantly in drama, so you do not want to surround yourself around mean girls. Trust me, no matter how popular they are, no. Mean girls, just no. Drama, no. 6th grade drama is just really stupid and everyone's gonna forget about it at one point, so just try not to be in it. Next thing, boys. My advice to all my upcoming 6th graders on boys is don't have a boyfriend. If you're in 6th grade, you're 11 and 12 years old. You do not need a boyfriend at 11 and 12 years old. Period! And I hate to tell you, my 6th grade crush was Michael B. Jordan, so yeah, like, and boys mature slower than girls, so boys in 6th grade are really immature, really stupid, and really annoying. Trust me, the guys that were in my 6th grade year, just let me tell you, they were very immature, very annoying, very rude. So I would like to say just don't want a boyfriend. Don't think that a boy is the only thing to come to your life because boys will always be there. They'll be there in high school for all your 4 years of high school. They'll be there. And in college, if you decide to go to college, they'll be there all in college and they'll be there for the rest of your life. So the next thing we have is upperclassmen. Personally, the scariest thing about going into middle school for me was upperclassmen because I just thought upperclassmen were so intimidating. Newsflash, they're not. Upperclassmen, mostly 8th graders, I don't know why, but they feel the need to think that they're better than everyone when they're really not. And honestly, to me, when I was in 6th grade and I got warmed up to being in middle school, I was like, upperclassmen really aren't that scary. And I don't know if it's because I had a brother who was an upperclassman, so they wouldn't bother me because they knew him. But honestly, I would just say don't talk to upperclassmen. Just have friends in your grade unless, your brother or your sister's an upperclassman or you have a cousin that's an upperclassman or a family friend. I would just say stay away from upperclassmen because they get into drama too, and you do not want to be in drama with the upperclassmen. If you're a sixth grader and you have beef with the eighth grader, that's not gonna go very well. So just avoid talking to them. Most of the time they don't want to talk to you either. Just had to be said. So just stay away from upperclassmen if they're not your relative or if they're not a family friend. So the next thing I'm going to talk about are friend groups / cliques. Let me tell you right now, you're going to want to have more than one friend group, and it's mandatory. You need at least 3 friend groups, because there might be a day where your best friends talk bad about you and they drop you and they stop being friends with you for no reason, and then you're going to be alone. And let me just tell you, being alone in middle school is not fun. Trust me. In my 6th grade year, I was alone, but I decided that I was going to have more than one friend group, because you never know. Your best friends could be backstabbing snakes. Trust me. I know. I experienced it a couple hundred times. So you want best friends, and acquaintances. Also, know the difference between best friends, and acquaintances. Not all friends are your friends. So don't tell your secrets. Let me just tell you right now. Honestly, don't even tell your secrets to your best friends unless you know you can trust them. Like, you're 100% sure, 150% sure you can trust them, because you might not want all your secrets getting out, and some people are just naturally messy and are just made messy, and they just want to tell your secrets to everyone, and they want to be fake and want to be backstabbing snakes. So have more than one friend group, because it's just if I don't want to say this, that sounds mean, but you want a backup friend group, and you want a backup friend group, because if your best friends start talking bad about you and they drop you for no reason at all, you're gonna want your friends to go to, and if you only have one clique and you're only in one clique and you're only in one friend group, it's gonna be hard to make friends, because middle school is when all the cliques come together. So that's when you want to choose your friends wisely in middle school, because that's where most of your lifelong friends are going to be in. So just my advice is choose your friends wisely and be in more than one friend group. Next thing, teachers. My personal experience with my 6th grade teachers wasn't the best, but at the same time, it wasn't the worst. You want to become, in 6th grade, you want to be on your teacher's good side, because your 6th grade teachers are going to talk to your 7th grade teachers, and your 7th grade teachers are going to talk to your 8th grade teachers. If you weren't good in 6th grade, they're not going to put you in the nicest teacher's class in 7th grade. So always listen to your teachers. Even if you don't like them, just, "Hi, my name's Tiana." Sometimes you gotta fake a smile, even if you don't like the person you're smiling at. Because especially with coaches. Also, be very, very, very nice to your coaches, even if they're mean. Be nice to them, Bring them some flowers when it's Christmas time, because you're 6th grade, for me, in 6th grade, we're only in gym, and then in 7th and 8th grade, that's when you can try out for sports. If you're not nice, or if you're not good in PE, and if you don't participate in PE, your gym coaches aren't going to give the best review on you to the basketball coach. And if the basketball coach doesn't like you, you're less likely to be on the team. So always have a good first impression. Always be nice to everyone. Always participate. Always go the extra mile. If homework is due on Friday, get it done on Wednesday. because your teacher's going to think that you're accountable, your teacher's going to think that you're reliable, and everyone says teacher's pet, teacher's pet. It's good to be a teacher's pet, because if you're a teacher's pet, then you're going to have a good review. And in 8th grade, you're definitely going to want to be the teacher's pet, because your teachers in 8th grade are going to tell your teachers in high school, and high school is when it really, 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 really does matter. So just do your best. If you're having a hard subject, always ask questions, because you don't want to get a C in the class when you could have easily got a B plus or A minus if you would have just raised your hand and asked questions. So teachers and coaches, always be nice to them. Always give a good first impression, because you only have one. And always, participate, and always listen to them. Always do your homework, even if they're the meanest people on earth. Do what they say. Trust me, you do not want to get on a teacher's bad side. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is hygiene. I did a full in-depth detailed video on hygiene right here, so you guys can click the link in the description. I'll be sure to put a link for the video in the description. Make sure you maintain your hygiene. Also, for hygiene, gym is pretty different than it was in elementary for middle school. So you're gonna want a bag. I would say just a little bag. I have one, and I've had one since 6th grade, and I'm going into the 8th grade now. So I would just say, in that bag, just a little tiny bag. You want perfume, because after gym, you're not gonna smell as good as you smell in the morning, in the beginning of the day. So you're gonna want perfume to freshen up. You're gonna want some baby wipes too. After gym, you're gonna sweat, and some people have armpit sweats, and that's totally fine. But you're gonna want wipes to wipe under your arms so you're not musty, and then you want to put on deodorant. And that's a mistake that a lot of teens make. Do not put deodorant on if you're already musty. You either need to take a shower or wash under your armpits. Please, please, I don't want to smell deodorant must from across the locker room. Please, just please wipe under your arms before you put deodorant on if you're already musty. So you're going to want deodorant, and then you're going to want lotion too, because you don't want to be ashy. So I would always say, have a little emergency kit, put whatever you need, some Band-Aids, a knee brace maybe, deodorant, perfume, lotion, all the things you need to smell fresh and clean. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is passing periods. Passing periods was also one of the things that I feared the most about going into middle school. And from transitioning into 5th to 6th grade, that was the thing that changed the most, Nothing else really changed except passing periods. You had all the same classes. It was just passing periods. For my school, I only have 5 minutes for passing periods. That is a tiny amount of time to use the restroom, or go all the way up this, go from gym to your class that's all the way upstairs. So I would say, don't talk to your friends while you're passing period, unless you guys are going to the same class, or unless you guys are going the same direction. You need to talk and walk at the same time, because tardies are not good for middle school. You want to avoid tardies as much as you can. You need to get there. I would say get there a minute or two before the bell, but also using the restroom. I don't know why we only have 5 minutes to go for passing periods. It's kind of stupid to me. I think we need about 7 to 8. So, whatever. But yeah, you only have 5 minutes for passing periods. So you want to just don't run, but speed walk to the restroom if you have to. Also, I would say use the restroom during lunch and before school even starts. If you use the restroom those 2 times, then you won't have to use it the rest of the day. So I would say use your time wisely during passing periods, and you want to avoid tardies, especially if you have a tardy and you're with a mean teacher. That doesn't mix at all. So, try your best to get to class on time, and use your time wisely in between passing periods. Well, that was it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what videos you want me to do next if YouTube doesn't disable my comments. And make sure you follow all of my social medias at deannas.world and follow my Snapchat, and it will be right here. So